When the tour route was drawn up, Stage 6 had been circled as a day of rest and recuperation between the rolling terrain of Stage 5 and the real mountains of Stage 7. Of course, then no one could have imagined exactly how much rest and recuperation the race favourites might need. And on an otherwise unremarkable-looking stage, the injured Andreas Klöden and Alexander Vinokourov were going to be subject to diagnosis by television.
Vinokourov left the Astana team hotel the day after his crash, looking like a man unable to fulfil the basic requirements of riding a bike, i.e. bending the knees. That's because he had 8 stitches in the right, 7 in the left, and 5 in his elbow for good measure. But we'd known Vino was hurt. The surprise news was that his teammate Andreas Klöden, also a faller on Stage 5, remember, was potentially worse off. He had a hairline fracture of his coccyx, and neither knew whether they'd finish the day, let alone the race. As it was, Bradley Wiggins gave the rest of the field the day off on Stage 6, or most of it, with a solo break of magnificent, heroic futility, attacking after 2 kilometres of a 200-kilometre stage and riding alone in the burning heat until the pack caught him inside the final 8.
There's the chaos, there's nobody got control, there's a rider at the front from Team Milram now trying to stretch it out, but I have never seen, charging into the line at 1.8 kilometres to go, such a bunched up front end to a sprint so far in this tour.
There is no organisation. Cavendish is just off on the left to our picture. His teammate dropped right out of it, but look at an early move there. Zabel wants them up. His 2 teammates here are saying just wind it up, go, go, go. How much power have they got left?
Zabel's a little bit too far to the front now. He's in 4th position at still outside of the 1 kilometre mark. Right on his wheel, though, is Oscar Freire. There's another move coming up. Another rider from Milram wants to try and control the pack if they can. Boonen is stuck in the middle there. He's got no teammates at all around him. He's looking for a way out. He feels at this point a little bit panicked because he's got that boxed-in feeling.
Well, underneath the trees they go. Hushoft is dead centre, and just behind at the moment, Frere is off to the right. As they come into the home straight now, they're going to have the launch for the finish. Flesch's moved off the front. Milram are still holding. Bonen's got a good wheel here, but it's going to be a hard run for the line now as Johan van Summen looks for Robbie. Where are you, Robbie, he says. McEwen is about 8-9 men back here now as the wind-up goes for the finish. Stegmans is launching the attack for the line, and also leading up there is Marcus Berghout, the big boy, in T-Mobile now. Now it's Julian Dean. Are they right? Is Julian Dean going to finish this off for New Zealand? He's got the front again, but he's gone too soon to the front. But this is a massive power result as Marcus Berghout goes for the line now. Who is going to take the sprint here? Hunter is coming through. Hunter's made a dive for the line of Robert Foster as they come to the line. Bonen is now coming. This is an absolute free-for-all, and Foster is making the final throws, but in a final dig for the line now, as this looks like it's Bonen right on the line, and he's made it at last.
Well, he was looking for that one. Phil, he was going all over the place, left and right through the middle. He wanted to come out. Let's just have a look at that one more time. Gerolsteiner were the boys who really sorted it out. Bonen is down there in 5th place. All of a sudden, he starts to move up. The lead-out man for Forster moves across, forcing Tom Bonen to go right the way round the outside. He comes back in to replace himself in the middle. He's got Oscar Freire challenging him there. But today, Tom Bonen had the bit between his teeth. He wanted this win. He wanted to get his green jersey back with pride. And look at Eric Zabel. He's still right up there in 2nd or 3rd position. But Tom got the win that he's been looking for a couple of days.
While Bradley got onto the podium at last as the most aggressive rider of the day. Klöden and Vinokourov, meanwhile, registered a victory of their own just by surviving the stage. The question was, could they survive the Alps?